What separates Nathan and I at Northwest Premier from other financial institutions is that Nathan and I can actually take a holistic approach by looking at our clients' financial picture as a whole. We bring every single one of their advisors to the table so we can make sure that they're all working on behalf of our clients. And that also allows us to be really creative in our strategies and design, because we're not just focusing on a category or a product. We actually get to see every single thing come together, and then we can start moving the pieces around to figure out, okay, what's the best way to serve our client? And we're actually bringing a new category to the financial game. My name is Mike Gross. I am the VP of Marketing and Financial Strategist over at Northwest Premier.
And I am Nathan Gans. I'm co-founder and owner and also a financial strategist at Northwest Premier. We have 4 very clear objectives. The first one is actually clarity. Just people have to understand what they currently have, and they have to identify if that's in alignment with what they actually want. So that's first and foremost. Next, we have to worry about protecting what's already there. We view assets differently than other institutions. For example, from our perspective, every person's greatest asset is the ability to create income. By a landslide, that's what it is. I haven't found anybody who I would argue the opposite for. The ability to generate revenue is a fantastic asset that has to be protected. Then you're talking about like tax efficiency. Like, what do you actually do with the money once you have it? How do you make sure that you keep more of your hard-earned money and give less of it to government agencies? We don't mind paying taxes at all. We don't mind participating, but we don't want to pay more than we have to. And then the last one is just growing wealth. Once we've done the first 3, then we have the right to say, hey, what are we gonna do moving forward? How are we gonna achieve everything you want to accomplish? And can we even do better than that? Like, let's find that out together. The difference is most people flip-flop all of it. They just want to make decisions and sell stuff before they really understand, have an understanding of what's going on in somebody's financial world. But if you do it the opposite way around, everything falls into place and the results are significantly better. Our job is to help people accomplish what they want as efficiently as possible. And if we would just humble ourselves and just serve people, people would have such an incredible different result. And if we do it that way, they're open to suggestions, because we might have learned a few things and we can actually say, hey, that's great. We also might want to look out for X, Y, and Z. But if we just create a relationship and a conversation that's powerful and meaningful, the results come from themselves. And so one thing Mike and I work really diligently on is not having an opinion when we walk into a meeting. We're not trying to sell a product. We're not trying to sell a solution. We don't know anything about them. Our objective is to learn, to listen, and find the most efficient solutions possible.
Being a father has really helped me in my career, in the sense of that I always want to build something that my son can take over one day. So I really want to leave a legacy behind by educating my son and showing him ways that the real world works and how business works, because I've actually done it myself. So when I work with my clients, it's the exact same thing. I want to figure out what their why. Why are they doing the business that they're doing? And what is their main goal at the end? Is it to leave it behind for charity, for people they love, for their family? And just understanding that role of being a father and having someone I really want to share everything with really helps me in the industry that I'm in now.
Creating a legacy is super important. For me, being a dad, it helps me in my career just by including empathy into everything that I do. I think the greatest thing about being a father is you forget about self for a while and you only think about your kids. You provide for your kids, you sacrifice for your kids. You might give them the last cookie, the last little bit of whatever it is. Like, you learn how to think of other people before yourself, and nothing teaches you better than having kids. And if I can keep that same level of empathy with clients, then I think everybody wins. We are extremely excited to come alongside business owners, real estate professionals, and 1099 income earners in our area. So for them to find out how we can support them best, they need to email us at info@nw-premier.com.